This is my day. I'm gonna do things my way. This is my day. I'm gonna do things my way. If you believe it, say it. You're gonna make it. Say it. If you believe it, say it. Yeah. This is my day.
Umdanso thathi isigubhu lalela basile labantu bazokuthathela malu umdanso wakho malu. And that's what happened, right?
Look around the room. Look around the room. Look around the room.
Right.
Look around the room.
What? Oh man, it's so nice to be back.
Hello everybody, it's 9:30 p.m. and your favorite nighttime TV show is back on your screens.
Yeah.
Yo, we missed you.
Yeah.
Like punishment. We missed you. Okay, so tell your social media platforms, tell your friends to get their friends and grannies and everybody to join us right back here on SABC3 for Trending SA. All right, so the next hour is dedicated to rounding up the weekend social media updates and, of course, what happened on social media today. So, as I said, the OG squad is back. Let me start with our thorniest member. I did say thorniest member. He is back with the shadiest, freshest fade. It is Shaka Sisulu!
Yeah, it's nice to be back. Listen.
Who are you pointing at there? The noise is coming from there.
No, I'm pointing at everyone because he's screaming in his heart. Listen, I just don't understand it. I go away for a few days and you guys give half the show away.
Apologies.
Yo.
Yeah?
Sharing is caring, making the circle bigger.
Yeah, bigger indeed. Okay, well, it's nice to be back.
Good. It's good to have you back.
Yeah.
Now, she is the DDD to everybody's Mo. It's the Melanin Queen. We love her so much. It's Miss Goody Roberts.
Hello, darlings. Hello, gorgeous. I'm still the bunch.
Yo, man, something bad happened to you today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, tell us about that, please.
No, Shaka will tell you.
Stop it.
No, Shaka will tell you.
All right, let me
Tell them.
finish introing everybody and then you must tell us because it's very important and you all need to help us with this account, okay? Here she is, funny on stage, funny off stage, gorgeous, glamorous, and our friend. It's Nina Hastings.
I'm hungry. I don't know why I was clapping.
And hello, Dumelang. My name is Baba Lo, but here on the TV streets they call me Babi Moloi. This is my bra, and I'm hiding it.
I love that.
You said my bra. I thought you meant you were my brother.
I do. Here's my brother here.
I am your bra.
Here's my bra.
Listen, let's talk about bras. Guys, someone jacked Cooley Roberts' account.
Dude.
Hacked it.
Hacked it and have now taken it away from her. We need you all to get onto Twitter, if you're on Twitter, and report that account so that it gets deactivated and gets returned to our queen, Cooley.
Yes.
What is the account
Handle.
called? It's called @just
Follow,
_retweets.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's it.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
Now let's get into what was trending. Shaka Sisulu, tell us first.
What was trending? I want to talk about this really cool thing that happened last week. Yesterday. Oh my gosh, it feels like last week already. And that is Balagambete, the speaker, is coming out wanting to be president of the ANC, and she gives us a few reasons why. I'm going to unpack those reasons and a little bit more later on today. Yes,
At that volume? Or are you going
The shade is back.
gently whisper them to us?
All right, Nina, let's get through yours
to be my own
quickly.
seller.
Okay.
That's not...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was an idiotic thing to do.
I'm going to do... Oh, no!
Right.
And tell you all about it.
Anyway, all right, guys. You know that the airport's been in the headlines for like several incidents this year. It's been quite dramatic. So today, the Minister of Police, Fikile Mbawiwi, visited at the OR Tambo International Airport, SAPS Management, Home Affairs, State Security, and Ekurhuleni Metro Police Departments at the airport to get the feel of safety and security challenges that the airport face. So you know how lit our beloved Minister Mbawizi's presses are. So he stays dropping bars, which made me think today is a perfect day to go through some of his best public speaking moments. I can't wait.
Bestest.
All right, shall we get through what's... Oh, you're bringing our guest today.
I'm bringing our guest. We've invited someone who grew up in front of everybody's eyes. She was crowned Miss SA in 2006 when she was just 17 years old. She's a TV and radio personality, popularly known as the co-host of SABC One's Mzansi show, Selima Tunzi, and now the live Lotto Draw show. She's also a businesswoman and also added new titles to her name, wife and mummy. It is Zizo Chwete! Will be joining us on the Tsar table in just a moment. Show her some love on social media using Tsar on 3.
Zizo better when she
Zizo
gets in the studio.
Zizo Chwete, Zizo Chwete.
I mean, must you go there? So listen, we're going to take a quick break, but let me just tell you, there was also a big story about a certain rapper from America and a certain rapper from here, and they and it went viral, and woo, and oh my gosh. So we're going to take a quick break because
What
we're
happened?
going to tell you all of those things when we come back.
Oh,
All right.
what
So on
happened?
3.
Was it rapping?
Can we do that?
This is my day. this is my day.
That's good. Never lied. Never lied. Ever. In a year.
You're a lady.
One day I'll write a book called What Happened in the Ad Break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Trending SA on SABC3. And you can also catch us on our website, TrendingSA.tv. Now, if you chat to us on social media, we love it. And if you go and you report that horrible account that took Siskuli's Twitter handle, then we love it as well. Report them to Twitter. Report. Hashtag ZA on 3. So let's get into the order of the day. Starting with this past weekend's shenanigans. It seems as if millions of South African commuters can breathe a sigh of relief for now, as the planned nationwide taxi strike has been called off.
Yay!
The story was trending yesterday under hashtag taxi industry, and Transport Minister Joe Maswangai made the announcement as the strike that was scheduled for Thursday has been called off yesterday after he had a meeting with the South African National Taxi Council to address the issues that the taxi industry is currently facing. Now, remember Santaco, guys?
We remember Santaco.
Didn't they launch an airline? What happened to their airline?
They launched an airline according to Sowetan Live. They launched an airline, and the only recorded flight that was during the unveiling of the airline when President Jacob Zuma and the Transport Minister flew all the way to Alanduza, I think at Bisho. This was in September 2011. The Santago controlled airline flew them and other dignitaries from Lanseria Airport in Johannesburg to Bisho, and that was it. I haven't heard anything else since. The last time I checked, they're not coming to operation. Of course, our producers did try and book us a flight, and it says not operational.
So
Is that why we weren't invited to the launch party?
This is why we're not invited. We are sorry we couldn't find the page you were looking for.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
that's deep.
That's
So
what's
let me
happened.
understand this. You're saying that after the president took a ride, it was grounded.
Maybe it was a non-starter.
Yeah, but maybe it was a license problem, guys. These things happen.
Guys, I want to talk to you guys about Andile, my dear friend
No,
Andile.
Andile.
Yeah. All right. What do you mean? You're like.
No, kuthethiwe ngayo kule veki.
Okay, so last week, okay, remember him and his group, I think it's called Black First, Gupta First. You know, they had this thing where they're like, no, they're going to go to different journalists and editors who are captured by white monopoly capital, who are not telling the stories of white monopoly capital that's doing wrong things. They're only telling the wrong things done by the Guptas. So they went to Peter Bruce's house.
Madness.
Right?
Who is Peter Bruce?
A wonderful man who's...
Captured by white monopoly capital. Anyway, they went there and they had slogans. In fact, they intimidated him. Then they went to another dude, Tim Cohen. They scrawled on his wall, death, land or death, that they put. And he's the Business Day editor, Tim
Why don't
Cohen.
they just go to the head office? Why are they harassing individuals?
At their houses.
At their home.
Why are they going to their homes?
I think they're making sure, like, how big the land is so when they can capture it. Like, when the Guptas finally become official prime ministers, they can be
Threats
like, I'll
of
have
death
that.
is not funny. Harassment is not funny.
Well, and you're absolutely right, because SANEF, which is the South African National Editors Forum, took this thing very, very seriously. They went to court. They got an interdict against these dudes, basically saying that they can't threaten or intimidate any other journalist. But of course, our dear friends at Black First, Gupta First decided that they are still going to do it. And they decided to do it this particular weekend. Check this out.
But you're our sister. We're not fighting with you. You're our sister.
No, we are such people.
And we're going to protect you against white people.
Yes.
We are going
Because
to
white
protect
people
you.
are going to
Yes.
die with your protection.
You are black. You are
Damn!
Tell them, my
I mean,
queen.
that's krach. You've just been interdicted. The court has told you, don't intimidate someone, and you're outside, just outside the courtroom where they've told you not to, pointing fingers at the journalist. All right, anyway, Twitter has for the longest time been saying that that Andile and his motley crew are captured by the Guptas. All right, and it's so weird, right? Because it's so weird because this particular last week, at the time that this is happening, Bell Pottinger, which is apparently the source of paid Twitter for the Guptas and all of their strategies, was busy apologizing, saying sorry to South Africa. It was a really lame apology. But at the same time that was happening, this guy was persisting with his pro-Gupta Defense Force action. Go, Andile. Well done. Check this out.
Bell Pottinger, what do you think of their role here in South Africa?
You see, you, British guy, London guy, I told you, I'm not talking to you anymore. So shut up. Let's get other people.
Who is this person?
It's a
That
Juju
is
light.
not Andile.
No, it's Juju light. But you are supposed to have more bass. So you say, this is a revolutionary house. You must shut up. Okay, anyway.
I can't, do you think that this that Andile is part of the Bell Pottinger strategy? How is this man who was part of SNL Blackwash that spearheaded the original talks with the EFF? Like, how is this person part of this conversation?
Well, I don't know, but Twitter knows. Check this out.
Yeah, boss.
Andile and his BLF are cheap labor components of the Gupta saga. Gupta email says, oh, Rahoto. Okay, Huseang says, I foresee the end of BLF and all the hired crowd take Andile and Mkhatama to court for not paying them as agreed. Hands off our media. That chap was clearly paid by white monopoly capital. Hey, Andile, you do know it's only a matter of time before it's exposed how much the Gupta family is bankrolling you. And it will certainly not be much, I'm afraid. Anyway, yes. Okay, Fige Mbawizi also basically had a few words for him. He says, Mkhatama and his brigade believe undermining the rule of law is revolutionary. We have a lot on our plate fighting crime. And then he basically says to him, we will act firmly against those who undermine the authority of the state. Rest assured, this is not a threat. Because, of course, these guys kept on threatening journalists even after the interdict.
Okay, that's great about Andile. Let's talk about prettier people now. With over 20,000 tweets just in the over 20,000 tweets in 2 days. This was certainly hashtag Minnie's weekend. Why? Well, it all began with the fact that hashtag Minnie turns 27, and what better way to celebrate than take over our timelines with trends like imminente, kwaminente. Yes, SS Diamond was officially wedded. She was wedded. Yes, she was wedded to Mr. Jones. Yes, Mseleku says, how beautiful did Ntombi Zulu look on a big day? Congrats, honey, Minnie Dlamini. And that's when we saw hashtag Minnie's wedding all over social media. Too sad, only a few were invited to Ntombi Zulu's wedding. You guys were clearly invited.
I was, but I'm crying and happy for her. It's just
okay. So the answer is no. Like this one, Utams Mahang, and I didn't get the invite. Let's see the tweet. I didn't get invited either. Uhenja says, Dlamini's wedding is this weekend. I don't have an outfit or an invite. Oh my, OMG.
You don't have an outfit or an invite?
Yeah.
that girl was so beautiful in the meme.
Very beautiful,
hey?
yeah. Tell us who that girl in that meme is.
Tell us.
Who is she? She's gorgeous. Anyway, there were some of South Africa's A-listers who did get their invitation.
Yay!
To the here we go. The best day ever. Hashtag Minnie Dlamini. Blah blah blah. This is Dubai billionaire.
No, but hang on. What are you talking about? That's a troll account.
For example, Nandi Madida, Criselda, Dudumashe, Basetsana Kumalo, and yeah. Check how she was getting down at this perfect wedding.
Bussy won the weekend.
Guy, no, Bussy won the weekend, flat out. All right, so we all know that Mrs. Kumalo is Queen Bee's boss and role model, right? Well, Soli Ntuli also had to remind us that. Thanks, Soli. Even Bonang's boss and role model went to Minnie Dlamini's wedding, Umembesu. Is that, I say that right? Thanks, I'm learning.
Yo, Saturday, guys, Mgqibelo was too much. And the fact that Ubasitsane posted about the wedding in the afternoon and later, B's wedding, her birthday. And all of us glued on our timelines to read about the day's happenings. There were so many events all in one day. Imagine those who were invited to all of those Saturday's dues. I know you weren't invited to any. They were probably sprinting like this one. Me making my way from baby Kyra's birthday to Minnie's wedding and my girl's 30th all in 5 hours. Samani K.
Wait, hang on, wait. Baby Cairo DJ Zintle, aka baby, was having a birthday on the same day that Bonang was having a birthday party, on the same day that Minnie was having her birthday party, which was a wedding.
I'm so glad I
Okay.
didn't put milk in this rooibos.
Yeah, I love this without
Yeah?
sugar.
No. So that's what happened, right? All in one day.
It happens, coincidence.
What a weekend. What a coincidence.
If you had to honor any of them, which one would you go to?
Oh, I would go to Minnie's bachelorette party.
Okay, we'll talk about that. And you and Mama?
Mrs.
Can I say what I really feel?
Yeah.
What do you really feel?
I would love to have gone to Bonang's birthday party just to see the spectacle of it. Like there were ballerinas and there were things. It was absolutely
It was exquisite.
And it was that. I mean, that's the birthday party we all dream of.
Yeah.
Everyone's just actually low key jealous. But
No, it
we'll
was
talk about
exquisite.
we'll talk about that later. And also, I would have loved to have gone to Minnie's wedding just to see how
Yeah.
beautiful she looked and experience the whole thing. So.
Okay,
I
Miss
haven't been
Gravy.
out since November of last year,
Right.
so I would have liked to just go anywhere. Now, right now, I choose to honor and talk about. Happy birthday, Bonang turns 30. So they say there's no party like a hip hop party because a hip hop party don't stop. But I believe no one can throw a party like your girl B. She, did the damn thing this weekend. Did you see social? Did you
was
see
exquisite.
social? Oh my
best party
God, she
ever.
turned 30 in absolute exquisite style. So now, please allow us to present to you a couple of tips and tricks on how you yourself, can also throw a party like Queen Bee. Now,
Alright.
if you have your bank balance the same as her bank balance as well, then...
cuts everyone out.
Well, no, not everyone.
It cuts everyone out, but
Well,
except for me.
me,
But
me.
yeah, but
Can we afford that?
I can.
Together as a collective, maybe.
Guys, you guys are pretty. Let's talk about Bonang. I want to talk about Bonang.
So here's the checklist, how you can throw a huge party for yourself. First things first, you need to have a stylish, sexy number that will leave all jaws
Look at
on
that.
the floor
Oh, wow.
and your man by your side.
That's not her, man.
That's hard.
Adrian Kutsia.
One of the men.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I mean in the style crew. When you are told that you can't have your cake and eat it, that is a lie, everybody. Simply tell them that all things pink and fluffy, Wawan, simply melt in
That's
your
gorgeous.
mouth. And it was suspended, guys. Do you know what suspended means?
Yes, when you are.
Yeah, full,
when you're
in the air. One more air.
When you're not allowed to come to work.
Yeah.
Oh.
No way,
Yeah, that one.
guys. When it comes to the decor, it must look something like from a glossy, expensive magazine or a spectacular episode of Top Billing. Have a look at the decor. Please look at the decor.
Good Lord.
Wow.
Like, this is real.
Wow.
That is. Listen, guys.
Wow.
And if you want to host significant
gosh.
people, then you really just need to have the right people, the
gorgeous.
relevant people on your guest list. It has to be A listers, not any Tom, Dick, and Sipesitle. It
Oh,
is
wow, this
all
is so
about these A-listers.
Wow.
Look at the
Classy.
A-listers.
Bassy.
Some more A-listers.
Oh, la, la, la.
The world of A-listers.
Wow.
Yes!
How is she keeping that jacket up?
With her
tape.
perky youth.
Exactly. But wait, there's more, right? You know it's a proper turn-up when the Johannesburg Ballet Theatre dance.
Slay us.
Darling, take their time out of their busy
Look at
schedule
that.
to dance at your gig.
She had white people dancing. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! When black people have white people dancing at the
That's
thingy,
when I'm
you
on my-
know.
I dance every night for you guys. You don't say anything.
That's why it's a lit show.
That's why it's a lit
they
show.
love it.
Wait till I bring out the washing powder. Anyway.
Hey, so listen, all in all, very, very, very big congratulations to Minentle and to her wonderful new husband. And very, very happy birthday to Bonang and Cairo, little baby Cairo, happy birthday as well. Yay, everybody. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back.
And what about Sparkler? We should have Sparkler.
This is my day. This is my day.
I won't lie. If you kiss me, I will kiss you back. I'll be the best you ever had. And I know it would be wrong if you gave me what I want. Oh,
Do you know what this is?
It's noisy.
Hey?
What is that?
Hello, welcome back. You're still watching Trending SA right here on SABC3. So listen, I think we need to pick up, right?
Yeah.
Because it was trending right the way through the weekend. Of course, it's Bonang's birthday. But then there were offshoots of the trend. Can I call them offshoots?
Yeah.
Or trends inspired by the trends?
Yeah.
Trends that came out as a result.
Branches.
Branches of the trend. Of course you would know. Of course you would know. All right, branches of the trend, including... Can we just have a look at the photograph first
Is that
of
why
the
they
branch
pay
of
you
the
big
trend?
bucks, Sugar?
Are we going to have a look at the dress?
What?
Here is the branch
Wow.
that I think Siskuli is going to pick up on, ne?
Wow.
That's not even a branch. That's a big tree of shade. Because that's Kelly Khumalo saying deja vu
Yeah.
and laughing. And this is a picture of her wearing the dress that we just
Selma.
saw Bonang wearing.
No, it's not the same dress.
Not the same dress. You're right. The color's a bit different.
There's a similar.
Anyway, I want to tell you guys.
Okay, so this.
Yes.
Okay, wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. All right. So this is what happened. Online, the Twitter Bonang saga created by Twitter. Okay, it continued as Kelly Khumalo decided to throw in her 2 cents when she posted, when she took to Instagram and she posted that dress. She wore to the summers. There's a picture of me and her also somewhere, but anyway. I
love you.
And she posted this thing, deja vu, right?
Bonang definitely added more color.
Hold up, Shaga. We are not sure what she meant by deja vu, but I would like you to have a look at Bonang's dress one more time, Shaga. Let's look at that.
Really?
Let's.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, let's just get back to facts. as
Kelly doesn't
artists.
have a white man next to her.
In all fairness, nothing is original in the
Nothing.
industry. I mean, in the world, ideas are recycled.
We're inspired
all the
by each
time,
other.
And if you want to talk, as we live in a postmodern society, that's what art is.
Like
but
Vusi.
then probably Rihanna must post this up and also say deja vu.
Whoa. Yeah?
Well, Twitter, being Twitter, decided not to leave Kelly Khumalo as did they drag poor Kelly?
No.
Guys, I'm sorry, Kelly, ne?
I don't know what she was thinking
This
now.
is what Twitter said. Okay, this is what Twitter said. Bonang wore it better, Oxalai.
Where's your home?
Can't wait for you to have deja vu about the day since. Ayo? I'm not even gonna read these anymore.
If anything happens to Bonang, Roblema Wena, that is being Bonang, K Miss T. Yeah, you see, you called it upon yourself, though. Really, she did.
I don't think she did. I think she tweeted something or put up a thing that she thought was funny or thought would be a little bit controversial, and she got more than she bargained for.
Okay, so look, can we leave that like where it was? Are we all happy that we've had enough?
We're all in
validation
shock.
and shadation and right. I'm moving on.
Right.
Thank
Well
you.
done, everybody. Well done for having your salacious little moments. All right. So today, my timeline had all sorts of weird and wonderful hashtags. And when I say OR Tambo popped up, I mean, we had the same. When I saw that OR Tambo popped up, I felt the same as this guy, Force 1 TG. When I saw OR Tambo trending for a second, I thought they got hit again. Yes, guys, that's exactly what it is. Thank goodness that was not the reason that OR Tambo was trending today.
Thank goodness.
In light of all the crime that's been taking place at OR Tambo. Like, there was this couple that were
Followed home.
They had like 50,000 rand on them. They were followed home from OR Tambo. They were robbed. Anyway, so our beloved police minister Mbawizi held a press conference saying that corruption and collusion are behind the crimes at OR Tambo International Airport. And now all staff and security are going to be investigated. And Mbalula then stated the obvious, that many of the crimes committed at OR Tambo are inside jobs. Anyway, so how else do you know that the couple got robbed, had so much money on them? So I'm going to share some of the tweets that I found interesting with you, my beloved audience.
And us?
No, not you. Our Tambo, Mbalula, we don't want police here reading newspapers and proposing girlfriends. We want working police. Hashtag SABC News. Our Tambo says ANC says it's the year of our Tambo, but look at the hell that's been happening at the airport and 2 people from that airport. It's a sign. Criminals know very well that our Tambo is a no-go zone because Fikile Mbalula told them on Twitter that he will be there. Okay, so after reading his tweets, I decided to watch my minister, and this part of his speech is the one that I want to share with you.
It's going to be a very, very horrible experience. If they come out of this place with their guns alive, they must pray Satan that is been on their side. And will never be defeated by Satan because we subscribe to God. So they must know with their guns because they've never come here unarmed. They come here heavily armed with automatic rifles. They steal, they collude. They must know that they will meet our forces.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard right. He said Satan. But no one was shocked because Mbawizi has been doing this thing. Maya Angelou said it right when she said, when someone shows you who they are, believe. Remember when Bafana was at the receiving end of his jabs?
The problem of coaching was a bunch of losers who don't have got any respect for this country, have got any respect for anybody. That mediocre that was displayed yesterday is something that must never wake up to see again. I don't know what is the problem with Bafana.
It needs traditional healers. I plead to the people of Limpopo to help us. We are in trouble.
It needs traditional healing. We are in trouble.
Okay, but Bafana have not been the only ones who've been on the receiving end of the Mbawizi hot spice. Do you guys remember when his colleagues in Parliament were also served some razzmatazz? Remember?
Remind us,
Members of the House, we have since the official opening of the 5th Democratic Parliament witnessed Black Mampatile and Make Me Believe antics, sacrilegious, derogating and denigrating conduct to the prestige and decorum of this august house. Beyond any measure were to painstakingly contend with the irreparable damage this puerile conduct has done.
Props to the speechwriter.
Listen, Black Mampatile, though. Okay, sure. Now, he's not slowed down one bit, right? So he became police minister, and he's shown us even more flamboyant flames. Exhibit A.
The chorus, which I don't know who is the conductor. I am in charge of my own destination. And I don't just dance to music that I've never composed. I compose my own sound. So for those who have composed the Gupta's chorus, let them sing for it.
Hey.
All right, and he's not watching his language either. For who? For what? He's Mbawizi. Bugalan.
We are launching operation, so the priests are fighting with me. They say that my reverend called me and said, hey, but those who are dangerous, we've got an appointment. Like I said, I talked to Steve Twente from the grave. And I say we will deal with them with the agility of a cat and the ferocity of a cornered bull.
How's it?
The
agility of a cat, ferocity of a cornered bull.
He's wonderful. Remember that time that I spoke to a guy for half an hour thinking that it was Mbawizi? Anyway, it was awkward. Turns out it was just some other random guy. Anyway, so what a guy. What a legend. I wasn't the only person who got him confused. It was a proper lookalike.
Because you're speaking for half an hour. Was he the only one speaking?
Anyway.
Was he speaking with the agility of a cat?
Guys, what's your favorite Mbawizi moment? What's your favorite Mbawizi?
What is it?
Oh, there's been so many.
I know.
There's too many. But way back in the day when you were still in part of the youth league, when the president of the youth league, he used to cast everybody out.
Yeah.
Everyone. When he got to the stage, we all were like, oh my gosh, it's going to be on. Vuta. Yeah, that was
Yours?
Everything. He's just hilarious.
Everything.
I think the one that was the biggest one that actually became like part of the lexicon, this is how we spoke, was bunch of losers. Like to this day, we still say bunch of losers.
But then he became so nice to them.
Because they won.
Didn't they start winning?
No, they still needed Men's Health International.
So no. You heard it here first.
Soon we'll be doing an entire series on things that Chaka has said. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, Zizo Chwete.
Second chances, you're at war. We're at war. To the monster in the morning. This is my day. This is my day.
Oh, I used to know those songs, all of them. Now you know those songs.
Yes, baby.
All of them. Hello and welcome back to TrendingSA on SABC3. My name is Babi Muloy. This is Nina. This is Kuli Roberts. This is Shaka Sisulu. And we're about to introduce you to our incredible guest for the night, right?
Zizo,
Yes!
Zizo, Zizo, Zizo.
Uh-huh.
Zizo, Chwete. Yes, of course, you have heard that our wonderful guest is amazing, Zizo Chwete. Zizo Chwete, wherever you are, come to us, baby. Come to me.
No.
Yes!
Welcome to our show.
Welcome
so much for having me.
Only a
I
pleasure.
feel a bit
babe.
nervous because you guys have built momentum, and so I'll try to keep up with you.
That's a kind of the
For a whole year of momentum.
There's a guy ukhula kwakho wafuna uba investigative journalist.
Yeah,
and then
kwakunjalo.
and then ukhona umuntu wakubona uba hayi wethu ubhadlele usuphambana wena ufuna uba investigative journalist. Balo muntu wakhuthazayo wena nqanqa.
You know what? I think Davile ndafumana ithuba when was S18, and then the world of entertainment opened up from there, and so journalism, well, investigative journalism, kind of, deviated, if I can put it that way.
But you were very supported, like academically. You were
Yes.
very kind of led into that field. Tell us about your background, your family, your parents.
Yeah. Well, my parents are, my dad is an entrepreneur. My mom is a teacher, and they always encourage knowledge. Be interested in the world, be curious to know about the world around you and the people that you encounter. And so, ndikhule ndingumntu obathandayo abantu always, and interested in knowing people's stories. And
And uyathandeka.
oh, my dad!
Uyathandeka wena mom.
Ah, that's very cool.
Kodwa mntasaka ndiyakwazi uyathanda uba uyathanda uloqa, so masiye kuthetha for a minute masibukele. Masibukele le video okanye uzizwa uyawuloqa the whole day.
Our Miss SAT 2006 Vizobeda.
It's the craziest thing because people always ask you, what were you thinking of in that moment? I was like, where are my parents? I've just won a bursary. That's the first thing that was going in my mind. So that was super exciting.
Did you win a bursary?
Yes, at Varsity College. It was one of the prize packages, so that was super cool.
But now, I mean, there was the first competition of that nature.
Right.
And you hadn't modeled before.
No.
What made you enter it, and how did you win?
I believe that my opinions on things were strong enough
So does this.
to put me in good stead. I've never gotten anywhere based on what I look like. There's something inside there.
No, I know. You've got a great soul in there.
Right.
So let's talk about Miss S18.
Sure.
From the outside looking in, you had the opinion that maybe the teen girls weren't necessarily representing
Right.
what teen girls were, right?
Right.
So then you came along. How do you think you broke that mold?
I think I was different in every sense of what you imagine a beauty queen to be like.
You were memorable
Firstly, I
to
had,
begin with.
firstly, it dreadlocks, and then always speaking the vernacular. I dressed myself. I didn't have stylists. And I really just tried to be authentically who I was at all times. I mean, yeah.
And the crazy thing is that even after you won that, brands picked you up with that natural hair,
Yes.
with that flawless skin, the same things that you brought and made you win in the first place.
Absolutely.
Okay, so your reign as Miss S18 was a whole situation on its own. How did that contribute to the Ziza we know today? And what did you learn about yourself through that process, or that you wouldn't have known before?
I actually think the biggest takeout from that was being more confident in being myself, and whether that meant being different or not, it was okay.
Right.
I had to learn that pretty quickly because generally we are groomed or have been groomed to look and be and say and think and act a certain way. And so just having a point of difference, really, I had to learn that pretty quickly and know that that's okay.
Absolutely.
Entertainment, journey entertainment industry. Uqala kwi-Yo TV and then waya ku-Selima Thunzi. Tell me about the transition.
Oh, I loved working at Yo. It was just for a little while because in comparison to when most of them
sibukela no-Yo TV.
Right, imagine. So Selima Thunzi came up as an opportunity after that, which I absolutely loved because I always say it gave me a truly South African experience. We did everything from super red carpets to like meeting people at their homes, in their comfort zones, in their spaces. So for me, I loved that. If I could rewind an experience, I would definitely do Selima Thunzi again. There's nothing I didn't do on that platform. And working with a team like that, if I say Baby Joe,
Jojo.
I mean, come on.
He's a king. We love you, Baby Joe.
We love Baby Joe.
Totally.
But, like, I mean, so now you're in the industry, and you're doing in the industry what, your perspective was going into Miss TrendingSA, which is, I'm not about dressing the way you guys have to look. I don't have the it girl look or vibes. how much of this was like a conscious, almost rebellion, like a statement of intent?
Right. Often it is perceived as that, but it never was that. Going into it, the intention was always that let's just celebrate diversity and have the opportunity to represent the alternative. I don't knock people who have an awesome fashion sense and enjoy that kind of thing. That's their choice. But for me, I'm not really all that into it, so that I should be allowed to be the way I am. They should be allowed to be the way they are. So it's not a matter of I'm rebelling against the system and this is the way. No, it's just it's a celebration of all the options that we have.
I like that you've sort of gone into that decision and that you've chosen to be authentic. I mean, this is something that's clearly been the through line throughout your entire career, and particularly on TrendingSA. And then, how did you deal? I mean, this is a huge show. This is SABC One. It's prime time. It's everybody's watching this show. How did you deal with the side effects of the fame? Was there a support structure? Was there someone that went, it's not real. These people, whether they love you or they hate you, it doesn't matter. You've got to love yourself. What was the support structure?
I mean, my starting lineup has always been people who've known me before I even came into entertainment. I call them my starting lineup because it's my A-team. And they're not fazed by what I do for a living. And that's literally always what it's been. This is what I do for a living, not who I am. I only think the biggest part of it, not necessarily fame, because I never let it get to my head, was the time constraints. I had to sacrifice a lot. Missing out on special moments with friends, with family, because I was on my grind trying to establish a name for myself. And so that...
Oh, you think you're famous now, you're not going to come to my birthday party.
You know, but I mean, the people who really know you know why you're there. I mean, the biggest knock was when I had to miss one of my friends' weddings because I co-hosted the Metro FM Music Awards with Touch. Come on, who would say no to that? She was an awesome enough friend to say, I support you. I know if you could, you would be here. And so the people who have fallen out of the path along the way, I guess they were meant to serve a season. I'm okay with that. It's a little air now, of course, because you want to take people along with you on the whole journey. But you also realize that it served its purpose rather than maintain a toxic situation, let everybody just move on and we wish each other well. And
but if you could redo life, knowing what you know now and what you have now, would you still not have gone to your friend's wedding?
Yeah. I still would have made that choice because I wouldn't have had that opportunity again, and it took me to the next level in my career. Okay. And all of it fits in exactly the way it's supposed to. I mean, we're still very good friends. It didn't impact us in a negative way. I think the fact that we were able to have an honest conversation about it, that made the difference in terms of how she reacted to...
Sounds like she's your friend.
Yeah, she's my girl. Faith. Let me give her a shout out. Love you, Faithy.
You have mentioned mum.
Yes.
You know, you have added mum and you've added wifey to your titles. I saw you feeding your man Ghost Pops. and tell me about baby, what's it like being a mum and a wife?
I love it. I really, really love it. I mean, sometimes you're a little bit hard on yourself because you try and find the balance.
As long as we call.
He's just so awesome, that little guy.
And happy. I mean, I love your interaction together. I was watching you guys on Instagram. I couldn't on Twitter because, of course, we all know. Anyway, so I was watching you on Instagram, and you were feeding him chips, and you're just amazing.
Well, no, what actually was happening, he was eating Ghost Pops, and I was trying to get all up in his face, and you just don't get in between him and his chips.
Aww.
So he was just being like, what is going on? It was just a cute, funny little moment.
Cute. But that's cute, right? Because how long have you been married now?
Almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in December.
Right. But it still feels like yesterday, right?
Oh, it's always. Since we started dating, I've never felt like, it's a drag. We still have fun together. He's my bestie. Yeah.
And do you have pressure to keep things together, being a mum and being, wifey?
It can be a little bit challenging.
Businesswoman as well.
You know what the challenge for me generally has been? The balance between the modern and the traditional. Because I still want to respect our parents, and they're from a different generation. And there's still some values that they believe in that I want to bring into my setup. I mean, our parents were married forever. My parents are 33 years in marriage, happily married, and that's the operative word, happily. And I claim that for our marriage as well.
You are so lovable.
I know. I'm just like
so watchable as well. So you're on the airwaves, on the radio.
Nice.
And where else do we see you?
Sorry?
Where else do we see you?
Lotto.
Okay, yes, of course. All right.
Only the most watched show in the country.
I'm sorry, I haven't scratched a card in many years.
What
I'm
have you not
sorry.
been doing in the past year?
Lots.
What else have you
Okay,
been doing?
this is Zizo Trete, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right,
I
we're
want to
gonna
know
take
if
a
you're
quick
going to see
break.
in politics.
Sir, on 3.
This is my day. This is my day.
What exercise is this? You have to do it while you smile.
My chair's moving. Look at me, I'm moving. I'm a roller.
I'm stuck.
Okay, it's the last segment of the show. Welcome back for the last time tonight. This is Trending SA on 3. And we rightfully were just saying in the commercial break, it's been a while since we've kept someone. Yes. Because Zizo Trete is still with us tonight.
But we've kept you specifically because we want to ask you a couple of questions that people on Twitter want to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
400 trillion to 1. Lord Evol says...
Oh, I thought that was a question.
So did I. I was like, that's a strange
mathematical one.
All right, basically, he wants to know how you felt about Thabo Mbeki not attending your wedding.
Just chill about that. It's really not that serious.
Not that harsh.
I mean, I'm
love
sure
the
if he was
wedding, though.
able to, he would have come. But
Yeah.
I don't. The tweet my husband sent was really not meant like that, and people just got into a hissy fit about it. It's all good.
So do you ever wake up and do you ever go home after work and be like, baby, delete this?
No, he's very capable of handling himself. Whatever he puts out there, he can handle the consequences. And he's smart enough to handle himself, I think, yeah.
That's why you married him.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice. That's nice.
So listen, we have an announcement to make.
Oh, no.
A little.
Are you pregnant again?
pregnant?
Are we,
Just ask.
is it mine?
Shaga, are you pregnant?
I'm not a
Oh, look
factory.
at my
I'm a
face.
human being. All right, we are turning 1 year old. So it means that we're going to be starting a brand new hashtag on social media. Please now tweet on 310s1, ne? And give us some suggestions on what you think we should do to celebrate our show turning a year old.
We can have an orgy.
On our birthday on the 25th of July. Like, why are you
Like,
Why are you like this? Who hurt you? Who hurt you, child?
It was my inner voice. I don't know what
All
happened.
right, Nina, this is very important.
Yeah.
Guys, focus, guys. Listen, we will be pre-packaged shows that will keep you entertained while we count down the all-new TrendingSA, i.e. we are pre-recorded next week, right? Let's start these celebrations because we need to prepare, guys. This is not a small and yana thing. It is TSA on 3 turns 1, okay? And that's the hashtag. And I'm very, very excited. All right, hashtag TSA on 3 turns 1. Give us your suggestions on how we can celebrate our 1-year anniversary. But for the next 3 shows, so tomorrow, next week, there's no show tomorrow night.
Yeah.
No.
Then next week, Monday. Next week, Tuesday, are pre-recorded. Because we are going to be busy. We are going to be here and sanding this
We're going to have, what is that thing that goes like this?
It's called a jack.
We're going to do that one. And there'll be mops as well, and there'll be dresses, and there'll be everything. Thank you once again to our guest, Zizo Trete, for being here.
guys.
Tomorrow we're not here, Nina said, but we will be back when we are back. We love you so much. Good night.
Guys.
Oh, wait, this one. What?
This is my